Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. So, I'm uploading. Before we start, I want to say two things. One, shout out to Stuart Holmes, because he wanted me to shout him out for ages and I haven't done that. And two, Gabe Green is finished. Basically, I don't really know how often I'm going to upload, but all I know is it's game time. Right, on to the starting 11. Aubrey, obviously our keeper, he has a bit of an interesting game. Will Garrett and Marcus, our centre-back partnership. Garrett is actually a new player. And then Solly and Sterling as our two full-backs. And then Harry Cook and Macca, James McMillan, who's actually a new signing. And then JP, myself and Adam Smith as a front three. And obviously Tom Prowse is going to be our striker, as he always is. And there's obviously one main man missing from this team sheet, and his name is Charlie Keynes. He is actually our captain now, and he's made the most tackles in 2 games, and then I think that's the second most passes completed as well. And you're probably thinking, Harry, how are you going to record a Sunday League video without featuring Keynes? I have a solution.
Hi, my name is Charlie Keynes. I previously studied at Bow School before going to Alton College. I'm now currently studying maths, further maths and biology. The reason I'm a fan of the new timetable is because it provides later starts every single morning. In addition to this, there's also less free time spent at college, which means I can use that spare time to study at home or in college, where now in the library there's a more focused atmosphere.
Yeah, so I didn't actually mention that we have someone new in our team, and he's called James McMillan, and you can see him there, he won the ball. He's our new centre mid. As you saw in the lineup, he was centre mid with Harry Cook, and he wins a free kick there. And the team were playing Waltham. I don't know if you remember, but we have played them before. It was a long time ago. Actually, not a long time. It was about a year. Yeah, so we're playing them again. And if you remember, this is the team that had a couple people from my school. So it's sort of the closest thing we can get to a derby in Sunday League. Yeah, so as I'm mentioning James as a new signing, I should probably also mention Wedge, Will Garrett. He's our new left-sided centre-back, and he puts in 2 good blocks there, as you can see. So yeah, I just thought I should give him a mention, and this is one of their first attacks of the game. See, I think the big issue at the beginning of our game against Waltham is that we never really got the ball out of midfield. Harry and James had never really played together, so they obviously don't really understand each other. And it was also Wedge and who was playing, I think it was Marcus, was playing as the 2 centre-backs. So they're 2 both new combinations. So there was an issue that we couldn't really get it out, and our way of getting it out was just hoofing it up. But as you can see there, JP actually almost scored, so that sort of just completely neglects what I just said. And something that always happens with my Sunday League videos is I always have to elect someone to be the cameraman. Usually I have Ali, he's a very good guy who would film for me, but there's no one really wants to film, and I do feel bad making people film. This is just emphasises my point that I feel bad that I have to make people film.
Have it.
It's not his best shot, and this is Waltham's probably most threatening attack. And it was very close. I actually thought they had scored when I was playing. I thought this was going in the back of the net, but it literally goes just wide. And James maybe should have been marking him. And straight after that chance, like literally straight after, Waltham go and score.
102. Held his run well, didn't he?
So yeah, we obviously have to get the match going again, 1-0 down, and it's, as I said, it's sort of like a derby, so it doesn't feel great going down, but JP there, I don't know what you're doing. This is where Jamie, our left back, gets absolutely flattened by Matt Price, and I've watched it actually a couple of times, and it is a good challenge, but I'm sorry, Jamie. So they have a goal kick, and it's literally just, there's no threat whatsoever. James and Bernie lose out on their header, and then Wedge, I don't know what he's doing. He then plays it straight to their striker, who then goes on and scores. So it's sort of a mixture of 5 errors in 1. and they literally just shouldn't be 2-0 up. Like, they shouldn't. Mate. So here, this is where Jamie Solly, our right back, absolutely skins their left winger. So here we go. Liss finally do what they're supposed to do in a football match, which is score. And Waltham, you weren't ready for this. Let's be honest. You thought you were on top. All of you Waltham teammates, Too Good, Matt Price, all you watching, you weren't ready for this. You weren't expecting this. So here we go. Unfortunately, the cameraman didn't catch me absolutely destroying Tom Toogood, their centre-back, and then playing it through to JP. And what a finish it is, and we go 2-1 up. There we go. 2-1, assist me, goal Jack Paul, and what a finish it is. Like, you have to give credit where it's due. Credit is due there. Although, 50% of the goal is in the pass. And Waltham are now worried. Whenever I do something vaguely decent in the game, I'm obviously going to show it. So as I said, we're on top. Adam then plays a ball to Kraus, and it almost comes to him. Keeper spills it, but it's just one of those. It could have come to Kraus, but unfortunately it didn't, and it's so annoying because I really wanted to win this game. Wedge, I don't know what that is, but it was a good ball. It was an excellent ball, and Adam unfortunately couldn't find Tom Kraus in the centre. But I do feel like we should be winning. And yeah, Ethan, thank you very much for that. Very much appreciated for a YouTube channel with probably a majority of children watching. But yeah, we're 2-1 down into half time. It's not the worst scoreline, but it's very annoying because we feel like we should be back in it. Yeah, so second half, and I was actually brought off for also a new signing called Chris, who you'll probably get to know in the next few games. And they immediately actually almost scored straight after half time, but as I say, I was brought off for Chris. And yeah, so this player, I don't know the name, but he didn't seem happy about his injury. And yeah, Matt Price, thanks for that. You literally give me any excuse to use my only meme on my channel, really.
Have it.
Right, so the Waltham team think they're through, but no, Jamie Solly is there. What a challenge it is. Well done, mate. Tom Toogood, if you're watching, which you obviously are, you might as well look away now. You'd be given a free header by Liss. Admittedly, yeah, I probably don't want to admit that, but you'd be given a free header nonetheless. And to be fair, it's a great header, isn't it? Straight into your own player. Oh, Jamie, I literally just applauded you for your good challenge and you go do that. You can feel it, can't you? You can feel the build-up. You can feel a goal is coming. So here is some good link-up play between the two forwards, Adam Smith and Jack Paul. Jack Paul being a cam, not a forward. But Jack Paul does well to get away from the defender with a good first touch, but it literally goes just wide. Matt Price, what are you doing, mate? Why are you shooting from there? You're not going to score. And it's on video. Okay, I've been subbed on. First touch, this is what happens. Right, so Matt Price does well to lose the ball, and then they play it through to me. Luckily, there's a bit of luck involved where I get it over the defenders, but I play it through to Jack Paul, and what a finish! Too good, mate. You are not catching Jack Paul, and that keeper, I'm sorry. But it was a good finish. And now, it's 2-2. But look what happens next. So literally seconds after we scored that goal, we concede a penalty. Unfortunately, the camera didn't pick up the actual incident, so I can't analyse whether it was a penalty. But to be fair, it looked like it was a penalty from where I was standing. But it was so annoying, as we'd only just got back in it. We'd only just got 2-2, and then they go and immediately win a penalty, literally within the next kick. It's so demoralising. And even worse is the fact that Aubrey, our keeper, was so close to saving it. Like, he does well to guess the right way, etc. But he was very close to saving it. But, yeah, unfortunately he doesn't. And it's a good penalty.
Did I get that? I don't know if I got that. I really hope I did, because I love watching Jack take someone else. So
yeah, we're 3-2 down. We have one chance, and guess who has a chance to try and score? I'm sorry. It was close close to the goal. I'm sorry. I was kicking myself after I did this, and even after I still am now. Yes, actually after that, we actually got another chance, and it was via Tom Kraus, our striker. And it was a pretty good ball by James upfield. I mean, it was half hopeful, but a decent ball nonetheless. And Kraus does actually very well to get past two defenders, in fact 3, and then get a shot off, but it just needed that bit more power. And This is definitely not JP's finest moment. I'm sure he'll be thanking me for putting this one in. Yeah, so with us putting pressure on Waltham, they then know they have to score just in case we then score again. And this is just another one of their attacks, and the winger does well to get past, but I think their striker probably thought he could have done better than that. And then they win a corner from that, and Price just heads it wide actually, so it was a good header, Matt. Yeah, so somehow from us having a throw-in, they somehow get a chance through on goal, one-on-one with our keeper. I don't really know how, I can't really explain. But yeah, Albury does do well to save this one. This guy, I don't know, but it didn't look like he was injured, but if he was, fair enough. But if you're doing that stupid thing where you're wasting time, then come on, it's Sunday League. But yeah, if you're injured, fair enough. I got nutmegged. And to be fair, it's at the end of the game, it's when legs are tired, you know, but yeah, no, it's a good nutmeg. And I'm just glad that they didn't score. So yeah, there's a good link-up play again from Krause and JP. And JP at school claims he absolutely gassed Too Good here, but in fairness, he didn't. Too Good did do well to cover, and Waltham at this point were being actually quite solid at the back, so I can't really complain that much. And here they go on another attack, and this would have been a hell of a finish. Like, it would have been proper good, but Albury again does well. Like, he could be in with man of the match here, really. So this is Matt Price's run, where he gets past 1, 2, and yeah, me, number 3. You get past 3 people, and I'm so glad he didn't score, because I wouldn't hear the end of it.
If you do it synchronised, I'll film it.
What's going on here then?
How? I'm filming the corner.
Hang on. Hang on.
Right, how? Right.
Wait, no. Why are they filming them bottle flipping? That's actually when they scored.
I filmed you flipping the bottles instead of them shooting and scoring.
Nah, to be fair, that was a good goal from them. I'll give them that. Oh, and this is where Wage gets really angry. Yeah, and that's the end of the game. So, what can I say?
Good game.
Overall, actually no, not overall. First half, I think we should have gone in like 2-2 or 1-1. I don't think they should have been winning. But second half, I do think their defence was quite solid in the second half, in fairness. But I think we should have gone in drawing in the first half and then come out in the second half. And I think we maybe could have nicked a goal. But yeah, I think overall, I think Waltham deserved to win. So, congratulations to Waltham. And I look forward to when we play you again. And yeah, hope you enjoy the video. See you next time.